Hi everyone, it's Tara here with Create Life Paper Words, and this is my Project Life Process video, week 4 for 2017. So I've gotten a really good start on my 2017 album. I'm happy to be back in 12 by 12 and doing weekly spreads. I definitely find that this works really well for me, so I'm glad that I decided to go back to the weekly spreads. I'm still happy I did monthly last year, but very, very happy to be in my weekly this year. So I've got this 6 by 12 photo that I really, really love. It's of one of our gorgeous prairie sunsets. And I'm just trying to figure out how it needs to go into my book. I thought it would maybe look really neat if I did it vertical, but it just wasn't really going to work with what I wanted it to look like. And then I thought, well, maybe I could just put it into the layout as a horizontal, but the the dimensions don't really work out. So I do something a little bit different, and it's just ends up being like an insert. So just working on trying to figure out how I'm going to lay everything out. I have a bit of a layout recipe, I'll call it. So I always have the week 4 in review. That card is from, I believe, Paisley Press. And no, One Little Bird. Oh, or Amber LaBeau. Maybe it's Amber LaBeau is the week in review. No, sorry. Amber LaBeau's is the calendar card. And I want to say it's Paisley Press that is the week 4. So all of my weekly layouts are going to have at least those two elements. I also want to have a arm party picture and a picture of the kids. So making sure that I have those is important. I decided I wanted to do a bit more stamping on this layout than I had been doing previously. Stamping is what got me started with scrapbooking, and so it's something that I really love to do, and I absolutely love stamps. So I just did a little bit of stamping on that photo and did it with white. If I remember correctly, this is from a little while ago, is I wanted to use my Sophie Felicity Jane kit. And so that's what I used for a lot of the journaling cards and the insert cards. I haven't done any watercoloring in a while, so I got my watercolors out and I decided to do some brush lettering. And this week we were working on getting our some painting done in our house, which has been about 3 years in the making. So I decided to letter home, just because this new paint color has really made our house feel like our home. So sort of why I went with that. I decided to leave that card very plain and just have home on there. So I've got all my cards that I want out. I'm just trimming them down to be the right size. I absolutely loved this card kit. I absolutely love this scrapbooking kit. I really like how versatile it is, so I can either use it for scrapbooking or I can use it for my project life. I also like that they're really nice colors that go really well together, but they are also really light colors. So she's always got lots of white and prints in there as well as some color. So I'm really loving this Felicity Jane kits. They're really, really nice. I didn't have a ton of photos this week, so I really had to play with the cards and the photos that I had to make sure that everything was feeling balanced. I do at the end, I believe, flip some stuff around just because it's not really feeling quite right and it wasn't really balanced. So just sort of playing with layout and how it's going to look when I have that 6 by 12 photo in there as well. And then just starting to work on adding some embellishments. I've really been finding that I've been going very light on the embellishments the last probably 6 months or so. It's been more important that I just get my pages done, and that I don't know, I guess I'm liking the look of less stuff but still wanting it to feel like a cohesive spread. Not sure if that makes any sense. I've just definitely been feeling like I don't need nearly as much on the page, I guess. So I'm using again some Felicity Jane things. That's a doily there, I think, just for my stash, but trying to really bring this spread cohesively, and so doing that with the colors and making sure that I've got the colors represented in there at least 3 times. And then this is where I'm moving cards around, and so that everything is appealing. I end up deciding that's too much white on the very top, I think. Can't even remember what I did, to be honest. I've had this sitting here in my queue waiting for a quiet moment so that I could do the voiceover. Adding some little hearts. These are actually from a Citrus Twist kit from like October maybe, or September, something like that. And they're just, I love the little chipboards. Anything that's like a heart chipboard I totally love. So let's see, it's a sparkly black thicker, and it is like super sparkly. Whenever I use these thickers, I usually have a layer of sparkles all over my desk. So these ones are really nice and sparkly. So that is it, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you will join me on my YouTube channel by subscribing. If you have any comments or questions, I would love to hear them. You can just put them in the comments below. You can also find me on Instagram at Create Life Paper Words. I hope that you will follow me on there. Thank you so much for joining me in my week 4 of 2017, and I hope that I have some more of these process videos for you to come this year. Bye!